Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi ta'ala wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Ashraf Hakimi bin Azmi, and my metric number is 1232238. So let's start. Okay guys, have you ever found yourself following a trend started by a social media influencers? It's something many people do these days. Social media influencers have become a big part of our life. Do you agree with me? Okay, good. These influencers, with their huge followings, have a lot of power over their audiences. While they can inspire and connect with people in positive ways, there's also a growing concern about the negative effects they can have. Influencers sometimes promote harmful behaviors like materialism and unrealistic beauty standards. This speech will explore why social media influences might lead to bad behaviors even if they don't mean to. So guys, do you excited? Okay, let's go. One of the major reasons social media influences can cause negative behavior is that people often follow them without thinking critically. Right guys? Okay. Influencers create a perfect image of themselves and their lives, which makes their followers trust everything they say or promote. This effect, known as the halo effect, makes people believe that if an influencer is successful or appealing in one area, they must be trustworthy in all areas too. Because we see influencers so often online, we start to feel like we know them personally, even though we don't. This fake closeness makes us trust them even more. The reason we trust influencers so much is because of how social media works. Platforms like Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok make it easy for influencers to share personal stories, daily moments, and behind the scenes glimpses of their life. This makes them seem relatable and real. As a result, we feel like we have personal connection with them, almost like they are our friends, even though they don't. This emotional bond can cloud our judgment, making us accept their recommendations and opinions without the usual skepticism we might have with traditional ads or advice from people we don't know. Right, guys? If unknown people give advice to you, would you accept that? For example, many people buy products just because an influencer recommends them without checking if the products are actually good or right for them. This can lead to disappointment and wasted money on things that don't work well. Influencers promote all kinds of products, from beauty and fashion to tech gadgets and health supplements. While some of these products are good, others are not, and influencers might promote them just to make money. The promise of easy profits can tempt influencers to recommend products they don't actually really know much about or believe in. When influencers endorse harmful or questionable products, like sketchy health supplements or fat diets, their followers might follow this recommendation without thinking about actual risk. The influencer's endorsement can make people feel safe believing the product is thoroughly tested and safe to use. But some influencers don't have the expertise to judge if a product is safe or effective, and their recommendations can accidentally harm their audience. Social media influencers can also reinforce harmful cultural norms, especially about beauty and body image. Influencers often show highly edited and perfect versions of themselves, creating unrealistic image or standards. These images are often enhanced with filters, professional photography, and even digital alteration, right, guys? Followers, especially younger ones, may try to look like these influencers, leading to issues like low self-esteem, body dissatisfaction, and unhealthy behaviors like extreme dieting or plastic surgery. So I will give to the next presenter. Thank you.
Alright, so Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi taala wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad bin Azman,
and my metric number is 1232186. So from the previous speech, which is Ashraf, he explained and narrated about the influences, behavior, and activity to the people and how the people reacted to that. So I'm here to poke more about the negativity that he brought by these influences to the people. And in another word, I want to shed a light on a growing concern that affects our daily lives more than we may realize. So have a question yourself. Do I need to keep following these influences and keep idolizing them without even complaining whether it is good or bad and not judging at all? Do you? And the reason is because I like him, because I like her, because I do know him or her before they were popular. If you do, I might change your perspective after this. So these influences also heralded as voices of authenticity and inspiration might as well have increasingly become agents of manipulation, particularly in areas such as luxury, relationships, lifestyle, and decision making. So, without further ado, let's dive deeper into this. Firstly, luxury. Influencers often flaunt expensive products, glamorous vacations, and opulent lifestyles, creating an illusion of success and happiness. They subtly coerce and force us into believing that material possessions equate to fulfillment and also happiness. However, behind the filtered photos and sponsored posts lie debts, unsustainability spending, and a perpetual chase for validation through possessions. This portrayal distorts our values and promotes a culture of superficiality. In other words, if you say your influencers and idols keep following and keep posting about his brand new car, his brand new watch, and his vacations, you might even rethink what he did and how they achieved that. Okay, that's on you too. Okay, next, consider into relationships. Influencers present idealized versions of romance and companionship, showcasing seemingly perfect partners and fairy tale love stories. They offer relationship advice based on curated moments, which can mislead impressionable audiences about the reality of a genuine human connection. This can lead to unrealistic expectations, dissatisfaction in relationships, and emotional distress when reality fails to mirror the curated fantasy. So, on to the next one. Moving to lifestyle. Influencers promote trends and habits that may not be practical or healthy for everyone. From extreme diets to unattainable fitness routines, they dictate what constitutes a desirable lifestyle without considering individual needs or capabilities. This pressure to conform can lead to physical and mental health issues as people strive to emulate unrealistic standards set by the influencers. And lastly, influencers wield significant influence over decision making, whether it's endorsing products, services, or even political viewpoints. Their recommendations can sway public opinion and consumer behavior, yet these endorsements are often driven by financial incentives rather than genuine belief or expertise, leading to misguided choices and wasted resources. So, in another way, it is crucial to recognize that not all influencers engage in manipulative practices, and many strive to maintain authenticity and integrity. However, the pervasive influence of those who prioritize profit over principles cannot be ignored. As responsible consumers of media and information, we must cultivate critical thinking skills and question true motive behind the content we consume. We should seek genuine connections, prioritize substance over superficiality, and make informed decisions based on our own values and aspirations. In conclusion, let us strive for a media landscape where authenticity prevails over artifice, where influence is wielded responsibly, and where individual well-being takes
precedence of a commercial gain. By acknowledging and addressing the deceptive tactics of influencers, we empower ourselves to reclaim control over our thoughts, actions, and aspirations. So, ladies and gentlemen, it's on you who make to decide what you did and what you want to do. It's not what other people say, because it is you who write your own story. So, I ask you once again, are you going to write yourself or them? So, that's all for us. Thank you.